my screen? Are you able to see my screen?
Yes, yes, you can start your presentation.
Wonderful. I really want to appreciate Eudoxia Research University and the Research Center for having, to be part of this important conference. My presentation is quite huge, but I will try to make it a bit shorter according to the timing. The study, it's about leadership. It's a study of developmental leadership processes and its legacy theory towards sustainable development. This is the idea that came up in my studies after looking at different challenges that the society is facing. So basically, research was necessitated to try and make an inquiry on the modern societal challenges experienced by the modern society like now that require effective leadership solutions. So the study was conducted between 2012 and 2020 as a study of developmental leadership processes and its legacy theory towards sustainable development. So this study is important in this contemporary society that we're in because it's able to build up on the developmental leadership theories and explore new knowledge in the legacy leadership towards sustainable development. There are so many leadership theories in the past, and they are very useful. But during this study, when we did analysis, we thought that there was a gap. Hence, this research came to bring the innovation and the new concept all together. So the definition was produced in this regard and for this study, which states that leadership is a process of inspiring, influencing, and creating legacy towards sustainable development. That is the definition of the new leadership theory. So hence, it advances modern view that the ultimate leadership is to create legacy as a result towards sustainable development. So in this developmental leadership process, it outlines different phases and stages in leadership, such as inspiration stage, influence, memorial, and legacy. Hence, leadership does not expire, but inspire the transformation into legacy. So we try to explain that leadership is in this process. You begin with having an inspiration, and also from there, once you graduate, you go to the influence. Then there's a short phase, which is memorial stage, that will qualify you into legacy. Why memorial? Is because there's a transformation. Legacy, it is a long-lived kind of leadership that you set up systems, you try to inspire people and influence. Hence, your leadership flows. Everything that you have designed, everything that you have come up, other people will take it up and continue running with the vision. So the study looked at the three main objectives. One was to identify the developmental leadership stages and processes towards sustainable development. Two, to formulate and design leadership development model. The third one is to design a developmental leadership training curriculum that provides specific skills. The fourth one was to design psychometric tests to measure and apply the legacy leadership theory empirically and theoretically as personal attributes. So the method which was used in this study, it was a descriptive research that was used to study through case studies, naturalistic observations, experiments. So these methods described different aspects of leadership, traits, and developmental stages phenomena. The results that we obtained in this study was the relationship between the new theories and the empirical facts application to describe leadership development in terms of generalization from empirically observable facts to theoretical statements and validation. Hence, the new leadership concept definitions, a psychometric assessment test, curriculum development, and leadership formula equations were also produced specifically to contribute towards the contemporary leadership theories and social sciences faculties through to contribute towards sustainable development of the society. Leadership model and equation, this is where an equation was very, very important to be produced, where L symbolizes legacy leadership, which we named, which is the ultimate leadership that we are looking at. So there's L equals E3 times E2 over EA. All these, the EE is memorial, which is the environment, which is a constant kind of an event or stage that you reach. For you to have a legacy, of course, there is always a constant or determinant that comes in until you move from one institution to the other, or until you leave that environment, or until you die. Then people can take it up as a legacy for you. When you are there, leading, it may not be a legacy, but you're just creating a legacy. A legacy is already determined when you move out of that environment and you pass on. So these are the stages that we look at. So memorial is the environment, which is a constant, that's a denominator. Then the influence is able to give you the experience and the exposure. Then the inspiration to give you the efforts, the energy, and the vision concerning what you are doing. So it goes in that process. Then there was a psychometric test that was established. I couldn't put it here because it is quite a list of attributes. However, it's talking about the leadership legacy, which was developed in terms of assessment test as a tool that measures leadership attributes based on the formula and the leadership equation. This test also measures the level of leadership, such as inspirational, influential, and legacy. This test also is able to be attributed to the particular leadership attribute at different level and the value score of 1 to 5. And the results, of course, continues, as I've mentioned. It brought out all those empirical, observable kind of scenarios and the theoretical statement, and based on the observation and case studies that we came up with. So this is the example of the curriculum that was developed based on this concept, because it's able to look at specific leadership traits at individual level, at institutional level, and it's able to bring out all those skills based on this schools that were developed. So there's a school of inspiration. There's a semester there, about 5 courses each. There is a second semester. There is a school of influence, which has also those courses and the specific skills, both first and the second semester as well. Then there is a school of legacy that also required these skills and attributes. that can help someone to gain leadership skills and able to apply. The conclusion of this research is that this contemporary theory called leadership theory defines leadership as an involvement process of inspiring, influencing, and creating legacy towards achieving the vision or desired results in the more sustainable way. And the three schools, of course, were established to as a leadership process to gain skills and able to provide specific understanding how to lead, because we understand that leadership, it is an interdisciplinary faculty or process that it is able to incorporate different disciplines in order to lead and reach the vision. There are so many references. This is just part of it because it was a very huge study. The list goes on. However, this is where I end my presentation for now. Thank you so much.